Good morning to you, my esteemed panel.
My name is Jeffrey Rakal.
My name is Ruth Kamau. I'm Lerato Moletsani.
I'd like to present to you Deception Dossier.
And I'm the author of Frangipani and Sunshine.
It's from pitch to publication. Would-be authors, we'd ask them to come along and pitch for us with a panel of industry experts, booksellers, media players, and so on.
This is the first one since COVID.
I am looking forward to what will be an interesting conversation around books.
I'm excited to see some new writers.
Every single one of them is different.
I'm excited to learn what new authors they are, what new stories that they're going to tell, and I'm just really ready to go and listen to what they have to tell us.
It's a renewal that has been made possible by the generous funding from an organization called Hawthornden Foundation in the US, who have seen the work we're doing and want to help us reach out to authors and support them.
It means a lot to me because I've actually been writing as far back as 2015.
There's a book published by Pan Macmillan, written by Carol Blake, who's a literary agent in the UK. When we have authors submitting text to us, manuscripts to us, we encourage them to buy this book so that they know how to tell us about their story.
Passions of the Womb is my first novel.
When the Shadows Calls is an 89,000 word adult literary fiction novel.
I call it the Women Brought Books.
So my book's about Zenobia the activist, a young girl who witnessed a great injustice whilst living on a farm.
So I wrote each story over about 2 years.
I've been writing this book for, I think it took me 9 years. I started penning short stories of the lessons I've learned from my career thus far and my experience.
But really this book is about the stories in South Africa which have not really been told.
My manuscript details the total disruption in my body and my life due to illness.
I wrote this story because the story of the Lusaka Strangler intrigues me, and I wanted to explore the complexities and challenges of female relationships within this narrative.
It twists around the life of Kampanau, the protagonist.
I would like the pictures to come alive and to really have the expressions of the characters, their body language, to be shown into the book.
And bring drama and color to this legendary story that we only encounter through the media, through news reports. So it's mixed in the way that I am mixed. Emotions, identity, situations, industries, it's just a mix.
It's so exciting, it's a new project, and I'm glad I get to share a part of me with you today.
It's actually growth. It's just experiencing new people, new things. I'm just speechless at the moment.
It's really heartwarming for Jacana, the published writers like Kopano Matla, to acknowledge me, to be chosen out of more than 700 manuscripts from all over, well, not just SA it seems. Really means a lot to me.
But when I wrote the story, I wanted to be pacey. I didn't want to put stuff in that sort of drag, just, keep it going too.
The fact that I'm standing before you tells me that my story, The Search of a Muskia, has indeed begun its journey into the world.
It's great. Thank you so much for pitching it.
I'm so grateful to have been part of this from pitch to publication, the 3rd edition with Jacana. It was such an insightful morning.
We are rich beyond belief in stories.
I feel like this is a way for me to free myself.
I'm just been so excited to come speak to you today. As you know, writing is a very lonely pursuit, so to be able to share my story with you is just such a joy. So
I would like to say thank you for the opportunity.
Seeing so much diversity and a wealth of stories that we have as South Africa, it's just one of the most inspiring moments. And I look forward to seeing what stories come out of this.